Okay, so kwenye episode hii tutaona namna kuintegrate application yetu na database ya MySQL. Okay. So kwenye episode zilizotangulia tuliona namna kutumia Google Fonts. So Google Fonts hii ni open source library ya Google Fonts. Okay, so kwenye project yetu Google Fonts tumeiapply hii hapa. Okay. So kuna ALERTIFY, for example when you click login. Okay, so username and password are required. So hii ni ALERTIFY. So library ya ALERTIFY tuliona kwenye episode number 3 ni hii hapa. Okay. Okay, for example username is Alice and password is 1. When I click login. Okay, so notification material dialog, username Alice does not available. Okay, so hii ni sweetalert. So sweetalert library is sweetalert library ni hii hapa. Okay. Okay, so now for example now username is Alice and password is 1 2 3 4. When I click login. Okay, so here is success dialog notification welcome username is Alice. Okay, so kwenye episode zilizotangulia tuliona namna kuintegrate open source library kwa ajili ya kudisplay material dialog. Okay. So kwenye episode hii tuone namna kuintegrate application yetu na database ya MySQL. So hii ni PHP MyAdmin. Okay, so na currently 2 users Alice and Kim. Okay, now you can see password are encrypted by using message digestive 5 MD5. Okay, and resident and salary and mortgage. Okay, so now 2 users katika database. My database is PHP lecture and have 1 table that is users. Okay, and kwenye previous episode just kutumia kwa hakukuwa na database, so tulifanya what just ku relate if username is Alice and password is 1 2 3 4. Okay, so now tuna fetch username and password from the database. Okay, so we remove this line. Now tunaenda kucheck username and password from the database. Okay. Okay, from that case now come to establish connection between website and my web. Okay, establish connection between my website and database ya MySQL. So to establish connection use built-in function ya PHP inaitwa MySQL connect. Okay, so now I create a variable con and then naifanya initialization kwenye built-in function. Okay, inaitwa MySQL I underscore what connect. Okay, so 4 arguments zinapita hapa. Ya kwanza ni hostname. Hostname will be localhost. Okay, and user by default is root. Okay, and password is empty for root. Okay, and now database name. So for you can create your own database. Here's a database. So mimi tengeneza database inaitwa PHP lecture, but it's very simple now. You can come to new. Okay, and new you can choose database name, for example is my underscore db. Okay, and then I click create. Then you just come to create table. The table name will be users and 4 columns, and first column will be username. Okay, so just write username. Okay, and second column will be password. Okay, and this one will be salary. Okay, suppose this will be a loan, mortgage, loan. Okay, now so username data type will be variable character, and password again salary we put a float. Okay, and loan we put a float, and just add 1 column. So come to select, just add 1 column, then you click go. Okay, so 1 column go, then you click ID. So column name will be ID, data type will be integer. Then just come to choose primary key. Okay, and click go. Again choose auto increment. Come to choose auto increment equal to true. Okay, so now auto increment, and then just put to true. This one auto increment. Okay, after then come to select data size. Okay, for username data size 100. Again password. Okay, salary no dot size, loan, and int no dot size. Okay, then you just come to click save. Where is it? Save. Click save. Okay, so navigate save, and then you click save. Okay, so our columns are 5: username, password, salary, loan, and ID is in physical schema. Okay, so now we come to our project to establish connection. Okay, so database name is MyDB and table is users. Okay, so my SQLi connect localhost root and password is empty and database name is my_db. Okay, and then come to terminate. Okay, establish connection. So I hope umeshapitia episode number 1 and number 2. Number 2 to recreate this. Okay, so now username equal to null and password equal to null. So if it's set post username, so you capture username from the form. Username name is username and password input type is password, name is password, and then we capture them. Okay, username and password. So we perform some sort of validation if username and password are empty. So now we just put ALERTIFY material dialog, username and password are required. Okay, and if username and password, for example, username if is Alice and password is 1234, and that is valid user, and we put swal is switch alert material dialog. So welcome username. So now we just fetch data from the database. So tunatoa hii line here. Tunatoa hii line. Okay, so okay, so where to fetch? Come to delete. So come to delete else if. Okay, come to delete else if and come to delete else if and else. Okay, delete it. Okay, okay. So now we just create a variable here, variable con, then we assign variable con to built-in function MySQLi connect. Okay, then we just create a variable username and password. We process input fields from form username, and then we capture password, and then we perform validation, data validation. Okay, so if username and password are empty, message. If username and password are not empty, so now else. Okay, so else. So now else, write SQL statement to select data from database. So variable SQL equal to, now select all. Okay, from table name is users. Okay, so where username, okay, equal to, okay, so now you put variable username, and then use logical end, and okay, and put the password equal to, okay, so variable password. Okay, so come to terminate. Okay, so after then you come to process to execute the query. So now execute the query. So variable execute, okay, equal to MySQLi underscore query. Okay, and then two arguments zinapita hapa. Kwanza ni connection, okay, variable con, again query to write variable SQL. Okay, so now, okay, so now we process the response. Okay, so now process, okay, the response from the server. Okay, now so variable, so use if MySQLi underscore num, of course num of rows, then variable execute, okay, is greater than 0, in turn number of rows is greater than 0, then it means user huyo yupo, else no such user. Okay, so else no such user. Okay, okay, so now we put so now we fetch data from the database. Okay, so variable row equal to MySQLi underscore, just put fetch, choose fetch as well. Okay, so variable execute. Okay, then you just come to terminate. Okay, so now echo. Okay, so echo, then put double quotation and terminate, and just format it. Okay, after echo, so just write a JavaScript inside a PHP script, then close the script. Okay, so inside the script we just use swal. Okay, so swal, just put a thing like this, for example. So swal, for example, yes, so use single quote and single quote. Okay, so come to terminate, swal, for example, welcome. Okay, so now come to database. Okay, come to insert tab, and for example username is Alice. Okay, and password is 1234. Then come choose password as MD5. Message digestive 5 encryption your method. Okay, then salary, for example, is that one. Loan mortgage is 1, for example. Okay, so now ID is the auto increment, and another one username is Kim. Okay, then password is 1234, and password is MD5. Choose MD5. Okay, then salary is, for example, and loan is, for example, ID is the auto increment. Then I click grow. Okay, now so when I click browse, okay, so username Alice, password encrypted, last salary. So password is encrypted. Okay, so now we come to our project. Okay, katika project yetu tunakuja kwenye password. Okay, so we cut variable post. Okay, so we cut password, cut it. Okay, then use MD, read it. Okay, variable password equal to MD, just choose MD5. Okay, then paste it, variable post underscore password. Okay, and then choose point. Okay, sorry, this one. Okay, so save changes, and come to refresh and output. Our project is this one, then refresh it, no error. So for example, username is Alice and password 1234, and I click login. Okay, welcome. Okay, when you correct username and password, Alice, and password is 1, no error message. When I click login, no error. So can come to check in else. Okay, so in else is empty, so in else we just copy this echo statement. Okay, so we come to paste it. So echo error, no such user. So when we come to refresh our page, okay, come to refresh, username and password are required. Username is Alice, password is 1. Okay, error, no such user. When I click Alice and password is 1234, welcome. Okay, so now come to format. Okay, so we delete katika and delete. Yes. Okay, so now inside swap we just put this bracket like this one. Okay, yes, come to. Okay. So now write title. Okay, title, then colon, then our title will be notification. Okay, and then we just terminate. Okay, and of course the text. Okay, the text will be welcome. Okay, welcome. Then we just perform a concatenation. Okay, and we put colon. Okay, so variable row. Okay, then we just capture your username column. So in welcome, just put it on here. Okay, so welcome variable row. I'm going to fetch data in database. Welcome username. Okay. Then icon, just put icon. Okay, so icon will be a success. Okay, and again you just copy swap, okay, to paste it to script. Okay, so notification icon is warning, okay, and welcome. So now just welcome. So the user, okay, the user, then variable row user, okay, the user. So here we just delete it, okay. So just write variable username, okay, then we just concatenate does not exist, okay, or available. Okay, so now let's come to try. So save changes and come to refresh and output. Okay, so username, for example, Alice, and password is 1234, and I click login. Okay, so welcome Alice. Oh, it's nice. And when username and password are incorrect, Alice and password is 1. Okay, when I click login, okay, the user Alice does not available. Okay, you can see message user Alice does not available. Okay, okay, so when I username and password are empty, when I click login, okay, username and password are required. You can see message username and password are required. Okay, username is Alice and password 1234, login, welcome Alice. Okay, username is Alice and password is 1. Okay, login. Is the user list does not available when I username and password are empty. When I click login, username and password are required. It's more nice. Okay, so now we need to fetch data from the database. Okay, so now we display. Okay, so welcome username and your data. Okay, your data and your data. So we put data. Okay, and your data. Okay, just put what? This bracket. Okay, and inside we just perform concatenation. This one. Okay, then double colon. Okay, and we just put the of course plus symbol. Okay, then we just put this one. We just put concatenation. Okay, and put concatenation. Then plus, and just put concatenation. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so now just we write variable row here, variable row, just copy it, okay, and paste inside. So we capture salary, okay, salary, okay, just put salary, okay, and when I save changes, I come to refresh, and username is Alice and password is 1234, and I click login. Welcome Alice, your data, this is the salary, okay. So your data, this is salary, and how, okay, data, this is salary, and just perform concatenation. Yes. Okay, okay, so your data, for example, your salary, so you can continue, unaweza kaendelea kumaliza hizo, just enough. Your data, so salary is equal to, and just save changes, come to refresh. Okay, Alice, then 1234, login. So welcome Alice, your data salary is this one. Okay, so now, okay, so for example, now to format, yes, come to a query. Okay, query, so you can say selecting username, okay, password, okay, salary, and salary just format, and just format salary, then decimal points 2, okay, as, okay, salary, okay, the salary, and save changes, and come to refresh. Okay, So sasa kwa formatted kwenye bongoni. So welcome Alice, your data is salary. So try to log in as a Kim. So Kim, okay, and password is 1234. Login. So welcome Kim, your data is salary is this one, okay, and Alice, and password 1234. Then welcome Alice, your data is salary is this one, okay.